Hello, my name is Katie and welcome to my shed. It's Saturday the 14th of June and it's workshop day, and I really try hard not to sing it in like a Frozen kind of, it's coronation day. Anyway, geez, it's gonna be one of them days. It always is, isn't it, with me? So it's workshop day, which is fab and exciting. But I did what I did last month, which is I haven't prepped the equipment. I'm not running it, Lou is, so she's done all the the lesson planning and everything like that. I just need to get the equipment all ready. And because my day off was Monday, yeah, so I've been at work since then. I've not had a chance to get ready, so I'm going to do it now. And we need a lot of stuff because it's mixed media, so we need a bit of everything. So I'm gonna grab the stuff we need and then we'll talk again in a second. I probably should say, for those of you that haven't been here before and you might be new here, my name is Katie. I work full-time, but as my hobby stroke extra job stroke retirement plan, I'm an artist and I run art workshops with my friend Louise. So the first part of this video will be me prepping for that, and we'll have a little bit of the workshop and the setup and a bit of chat, and then we'll do some painting later, which will probably be a different day. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on. I've lost the ability to zoom out and zoom in, so I'll put it as far away as I can. I've got most of the stuff from here that I need, and then a lot of the other stuff is in my other shed, which I put, I think it was on the last video or the video before, if you want to have a look at that room of, I think I called it a room of purpose last time, but it is just boxes of art equipment. But I have got in here, I've got some of my stencils, which I thought might be quite fun. I've only got a few, just in case anybody wants to have a go at doing some stenciling and then painting over the top. We've got some fine liners, then I've got several boxes. I'm not going to go through everything that's here, but we have got a selection of watercolour paints. I've got some pastels, watercolour pencils, brusho, which we all know is my absolute favourite thing to use, normal pencils. I've got some Inktense sticks. I have got acrylic paints and inks. I need the acrylic inks, let me get those as well. I'm not going to go through it in here because there's not enough space. What I'll do is when we've set up at the workshop venue, I will go through it all with you and I'll show you the kit that I've got. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, we've got to the venue. I had to head back because I forgot the inks and I forgot the tablecloth, and if we're using those brushos we really need a tablecloth because we all know after my last experiments it goes everywhere, so we needed that. So I'm going to head in, unlock and bring all these bits and bobs in, and I still can't work out the camera. I'm not sure why I've lost the zoom. There's no zoom on here anywhere. I'm not sure what's happened, so maybe I need to do a little Google on what's happened there. Okay, we're all set up. It took a bit longer than planned. It's a bit dark in here, but we're not going to turn the lights on yet because it's still really muggy. We want to keep it as cool as possible, and sometimes you get a funky smell from them. So over here we've got some demo pieces that Lou has done already, some photos if people want to work from photos, cling film on bubble wrap and sponges to help with textures, hair drying station if anyone wants to blow dry, and then we've set all the stuff out. It's taken ages because there's so much stuff with mixed media, but we've gone with wets and dries. So here we've got a selection of watercolour paints. We've got some Daniel Smiths, this one's mix of Winsor Newton and SAA ones, I think. Van Gogh. Oh no, there's the SAA ones. Some bits if people want to do stenciling, some acrylics, modelling pastes, selection of acrylic inks, masking fluids and brushes, different palettes, different things for mark making here. My cocktail sticks are over there, actually I need to move them. And then we've got the dry stuff. So we've got some fine liners, some felt pens, whole load of the polychromos. I'm sure, oh, they're just so pretty. I just don't like using them that much, but they are so pretty. Some soft pastels, some oil pastels, aquatones, ink tints here, and then we've got the Faber-Castell watercolour pencils, watercolour crayons. Not really sure what these Peebo things are, but thought we'd get them out. And then a whole load of Brusho. And then the table set up here, ready for the warm-up exercises, and then lots of lovely flowers that people can work from life if they want to. And that's us. This is a look, isn't it? Sorry about the angle. We're all set up, and I'm just having a quick cuppa. It's so hot in there because it's, I don't know if you remember this weekend, if you think back to last weekend, but it was really hot yesterday. And we've had sort of storm, well not even storms, a smattering of rain. We were meant to have thunderstorms, but haven't. And so it's just really muggy. So I'm just going to sit out here for a minute before everyone rocks up. We're gonna wet the paper, and we're gonna be a bit sloppy and just wet it wherever, because we're gonna add some colour in a minute. Now this stuff, like I say, it's dust, but it goes everywhere. But it is fun. You only need, I've got a skewer because you literally need like tiny little bit like that, and you throw it on. It's fun, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or you can go heavier with it, and then you'll get marks like that. And then I'll show you.
Fireworks.
It is.
Yeah.
It's fun, but it's so messy. And that's why you do it away from everything else, because it will just goes everywhere. Well, that's us done. I am knackered. It's been a long day and a messy day. Look how sweaty I am. Oh, what a mess. Good morning. I am a terrible YouTuber, and I completely forgot to record outro for the video. So let's talk about the workshop. We had a really good time. Again, numbers were fairly low, but I think Lou and I both feel that that's really helpful for this year, because it means that we are able to concentrate on providing more intensive teaching to our students, because we're still getting used to running them, and although I've got some background of teaching, Lou hasn't, so I think it's really useful to her that we haven't got massive groups, and useful to me too. That sounds really patronising to Lou, sorry Lou, I don't mean it that way. Yeah, I think it's really so I think the smaller numbers are actually helpful, because it just takes the pressure off. You know, if you've got 10 people there, it makes it a lot harder to provide good quality teaching, doesn't it? So I think we're not massively worried about that at the moment. We always knew that this year was going to be our startup year, and we're going to take it slower, and providing we don't come out with a massive loss at the end of the year, then I think that's okay. It was really good fun. I was not very pleased with my paintings. Let me find them for you. But that's because it's just not my style. And I could really enjoy the other people's paintings, even though they were the same style, but it just didn't come naturally for me. So we did the swatches, like little ones where we just drew and played around with the different watercolours. This paper was awful, but we don't know what it was because it came from a sample pack, so I'm not sure exactly which paper it was. And then this one, I'm not sure on the paper of this one. From a distance, it's okay. I quite like this section here. I thought I'd try with some stencils on, but I'm not sure it works. But I'll leave it laying around, and maybe I'll play with it a little bit more and put a few more inks over it. I did that thing that I always do, which is if there's 400 colours out on a table, I'm going to use them all. And I do think I need to learn to hone it back and work with a smaller, more limited palette. I did this one. This one was where we were given random shapes and we just had to try and infill it and try and find the shapes within it. I actually quite like that, but it's not, again, might go in a sketchbook, it's not going to do anything. And this one, well, I don't know what I was doing here, but maybe there are things that I can pick out with it. However, the other artists all did lovely pieces of work, so I was really pleased with that. So, I'm not sure there's much else to say, but it was, yeah, good fun. We learned loads, had some really nice messages from the other learners up there, and they were really happy with their what they produced. So, and that's what matters, isn't it? Yeah, so they really enjoyed, the artists really enjoyed it, and that's what matters. And I think we have learned a few things. I think some of it, but we took way too much stuff, because that then overwhelms people, because you feel like you've got to use all of the mixed media that's on offer. So maybe next time we just need to hone it down a little bit more. But we'll get there. We're learning. It's our journey as well as the artist's journey. So very happy. So yes, thank you very much for watching. This was a very short little one, just as a in-betweeny one between the series that I'm doing. Have a lovely day, and I will see you soon.